Hi everybody and welcome to the N-Channel video blog. And what I got here is a pair of ergonomic high leverage combination pliers by NWS. And these are really interesting in the way that they're thought out. They're right out to lunch in their design, but it actually has a lot of benefits. And first off, look at that position of the wrist. It's really organic. So when you're working inside a panel box, you can already see the benefits here. And in a traditional plier, what we do is we actually extend our wrists beyond its normal operating range, if you will. And that really does cause strain in here, where this tool factors that out completely. Now there's some pros and cons into this design, so let's get right into it. Now the first feature I really like about this tool is the fact it's got a spring on it. And that just makes this tool really unique in comparison to all other combination pliers. I've never seen that design integrated, and just makes this tool extremely convenient. Now NWS has done something really interesting here with the profile of the tool. They've put these serrations in which are going to hold hexagonal shapes very well, or nuts and bolts. So if you look at the Klein and the Knipex, there's not a lot going on there, just basically an empty hole with no utilization of the space. But if you look at something like the Joker Weir wrenches, it's a very similar profile. And that allows you to retain nuts and bolts really easy. And because you're actually behind this point right here where most round stock is kept on the other wrenches, it's going to actually allow your hands to be closer together and give you just a little bit more strength when you're holding that together. Now one thing I'm not a huge fan of this tool is the lock. Now I like the lock, I like the idea of the lock. The problem is the lock is what tool it's on. Now this is the electrically insulated version of it, and if you ever have to disengage that and you make the poor mistake of putting this on a live line while you're disconnecting or connecting it, the problem is you're going to be shoring yourself right to that conductor, so it's a really bad design flaw in their tool. As we usually resort to this tool for cutting, let's see how it actually holds up. So I just want to compare it to, let's just say, your typical high leverage design. So if we just throw a roofing nail in there, like butter. Now the NWS, not as simple. Now the reason why this thing couldn't cut through that nail like nothing is because it doesn't have the same leverage on the fulcrum point as, let's just say, your standardized high leverage pliers. So that's going to be a major consequence to the actual operation of this. Now probably one of the greatest subtle features of any NWS tool is the fact they use 3 moldings on this. And what that means is you have a really cushiony grip on this that just really adheres to your hand. Now would I recommend this tool to you? Of course. This tool is brilliant. The design for ergonomics alone really set this tool apart. Now I feel like it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's going to be one of those tools that probably becomes indispensable. As well as the fact that it's got some nice little subtle features such as the spring and the actual serrations right there to hold a bolt. It's just a really convenient tool to use. Anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, enjoy your week.